Hi guys, Silverfans here, and today we are going to react to Genshin Impact 4.2 special program. I forgot what it's called again. Masquerade of the Guilty. So this will be the end of the Fontaine Archon Quest. And we will finally get Furina to be playable. Let's see what they have to offer to us, because I'm really excited about this.
According to the judgment
Right,
of
the
the
trailer.
Oratrice Mécanique de l'Alice Cardinal, the Hydro Archon to be punished
Why is she crying?
via the death sentence.
Death sentence? What?
You and I both know that there may be issues with the Primordial Sea.
Everyone on the street who happened to be close to the water didn't have a chance to escape. As the water levels rose, they suddenly disappeared.
Shouldn't gods be all-powerful?
What's done is done. Just trust in me, your Archon. Never mind whether you can truly convince yourself to or not.
Okay.
The show begins. Shower me with praise.
So she can switch his mode and summon
Let
monsters.
my echo in song. What's the news?
Hey Charlotte.
Say cheese.
Oh, in 4K.
Breaking news.
This is Nahida all over again.
I know you're not a local, but I'd avoid getting too close to any water that looks strange all the same.
No,
There's
Navia.
something ominous about it. Well, the water, I mean.
The prophecy. Yes. What has been prophesized will be fulfilled.
I, Furina, will use this trial to show the world the true meaning
Do
of
not resist.
justice.
This judgment is fair
people.
and just.
What is the meaning you would call
You have
this?
never been as
Justice?
superficial as you have presented yourself to be.
No more excuses.
Then why should we acknowledge it?
Fusalo, why did you deceive us?
What?
Applaud and rejoice.
For just a moment. This isn't right!
The trial of the Hydro Archon.
Seem to remember
the
that.
floor will now
This
begin.
trial is-
What the heck?
I now understand the true purpose behind this position. You are a
That's
devious
a whale.
Fusalo.
And oh, he charges back.
Everyone's dead. Papa, what should I do?
The prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Who is this? Wait, what?
I suppose this would also be the justice that belongs to you. All will eventually end in a magnificent and dramatic trial. Farewell, Nervalette. I hope you've enjoyed the part you played these 500 years.
There's a lot of questions to be asked here. What the heck?
Hey, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 4.2 special program.
Ooh,
Yay!
the end of the
I'm Sarah
Fontaine's
Miller
Archon
Cruz,
Quest.
the voice of the female traveler Lumine, and I'm joined today by two guests to bring you the latest news for the upcoming version. Okay, why don't you introduce yourselves?
All right, yeah, sounds good. I'll start. Hey everyone, I'm Amberly Connors, the voice of Furina, and I am super excited to be on this special program today. Travelers already met the Hydro Archon at the start of their journey in Fontaine.
Yep.
And as the story continues,
The very start
how will
of the
this special
journey.
god avert the crisis foretold in the prophecy? Yeah, I hope everyone's excited to see what happens next.
I mean, I sure am. I'm at the edge of my seat. My name is Ray
Same.
Chase, and I'm the voice of Neuvillette, the Dragon Sovereign of Water and Udex of Fontaine. I'm sure many of you already consider Neuvillette a very trustworthy partner, and I hope you look forward to seeing more of him in version 4.2.
Yes, for sure. Totally.
Yep.
Okay, so next, let's dive into the major content that we have coming in version 4.2.
Yep.
In the intro, Furina said we need to make an appointment with Surintendant Cheval Moran. So,
What is that?
you know, she's
I don't
really
know that
busy as
word.
Fontaine's Archon, and she's a pretty big celebrity at the Opera House. So, the special program team gave me an itinerary to follow, and it appears to show all of Furina's recent plans.
Furina's recent plans, let me guess. She's going to be going to trial, and then another trial, and then another.
Actually, that sounds about right.
Okay, the itinerary seems pretty packed, so let's take a look at the first item. Oh, looks like Ray called it.
Wow. Yeah.
This is
There is nothing more important to
a new
Furina
concept
than
of the
attending
live
trials
stream,
at
I
the Opera
guess.
House.
But this trial is a little different
Oh,
from the
never
usual.
mind. It's the usual one.
Ooh, interesting.
I know. I keep looking at the water
I
rushing in. I'm like,
know.
what's happening?
Read the
Yes, there's,
description
like,
of the
spotlights
gemstone.
and, like, is, like,
My
a
ideals have no
curtain.
stains. I must correct you.
Mhm,
People
mhm,
here
mhm.
bear no
Seems like,
sins in the
you
eyes
know,
of the gods.
Maybe also
Only
Nicolette
laws
is
and
keeping
tribunal
an eye
can
on
judge
things
someone.
from
Yeah.
They can even
behind the
judge me.
scenes, maybe?
Very serious.
He's
Praise my
always keeping an eye on
magnificence and
stuff, and
purity.
always just a little bit disappointed.
Fair. Okay, in version 4.2, travelers will get to experience Act 5 of the Fontaine Archon Quest, Masquerade of the Guilty. We'll team up with Fontainian friends to delve deeper into
So
the
only one
hurricane
act,
of
but
events and
it
face
will
the
be very
impending
long,
destruction
I think.
foretold by the prophecy. Travelers will
Mhm.
gradually unveil new facts behind this crisis and encounter an evil that has been lurking in the swirling depths.
Ooh.
I know.
Ooh, swirling depths. Very spoopy.
Spoopy.
Right? So, you know, the prophecy in
Spoopy.
Fontaine is on the brink of coming true. And this is possibly the greatest crisis we've faced in our journey through Teyvat.
Definitely. In version 4.1, we learned about this precarious situation involving the rising primordial seawater. Neuvillette barely arrived in time to hold back the seawater from engulfing the fortress of Meripede, but still, the water has reached Poisson.
Luckily, the crisis was averted by Navia's leadership of the Spina de Rosula.
What happened here?
Though
I hope
we
she is
probably
alright.
can't dismiss the assistance provided by the Knave either.
Yeah,
Whatever
the Knave
her
is
end goal
back.
may be, it seems like she sincerely wants to save Fontaine from the prophecy. But there's only so much that we can say. Travelers will have to go and play through the version themselves to discover the clues, adventures, and stories to come.
Yes, exactly. So be sure to play through, uncover hidden truths, and witness this epic chapter of Fontaine's history for yourself when Act 5 of the Archon Quest becomes available.
Sounds
Mhm.
good.
So exciting, right?
I am very
Hey,
excited.
question. Have we forgotten a pretty important character who's been missing from the Fortress of Meripede?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you mean Child?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's Child?
I thought
we
they were
searched all
talking
over
about
the
Rayo.
fortress for him.
Yep. I
Because
guess
he-
we'll just have to
I-
live
I
with
don't
the
think he was in the
suspense for a little
trailer.
longer.
We did saw Child in the
Not
trailer,
ideal,
though.
but it's
Trailer,
fine.
It's
though.
what it is.
Not
Uh,
Rayo.
It is.
But we saw Child appear at the end of the last version's Archon Quest, so it probably won't be long until we see him again.
Okay, good.
Okay.
But we really need to talk about Furina. She's
What?
confronted
Why?
with because she's confronted with a crisis that's tough for even one of the great elemental dragons. Of course, Fontaine will have the travelers help, but what choices will our Hydro Archon make in the face of the crisis?
Well, just like the prophecy itself, all will be revealed at the fated time. But
Ah,
knowing Furina, perhaps she'll have made some preparations.
I hope so.
Once again, disappointed.
Oh,
Yeah.
Because the Knave also
Come on,
asking about
guys,
that.
Have some faith.
Hmm.
Okay, to
I don't know about
bolster
that.
everyone's confidence in Furina, let's learn a little more about this one-of-a-kind Archon.
Yeah.
Why are you just standing there with your mouth gaping?
Is that a
You
vision?
must be stunned
Did
and
I
at
see?
a loss for words. Understandable. It is I, after all, Fontaine's most beloved star, Furina. I'm on a very tight schedule, so you're lucky to even get an appointment with me.
Oh my gosh, I love her outfit.
Yes. Oh, and her eyes, like each of them are different. She's got these little eyelashes and her hat.
So this is her
Oh,
other
amazing.
form,
You'd
right?
expect
Because it's
for
black.
a Hydro Archon that she'd have the best drip.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? It seems as if she's always dressed like she's about to attend a performance. You know what I mean?
Yes, that's Fontaine's biggest celebrity for you. And speaking of drip, let's take a look at her combat ability.
Yeah, finally time.
Yay!
Being too popular can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Yeah, Furina. Ooh, a little bow. And a form
Strike
change.
a pose! Let the world come alive!
I don't know what this do. Oh, but there was Charlotte.
Whoa, that is
Taking a
so
picture.
cool.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
I like the way she kind of like bows.
Very dramatic.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like bows. I
It's
do
like all
like
of her moves are part of a performance.
Yeah.
Totally.
Linny's
Also,
bow as well.
Look at her elemental burst. Her presence really fills the stage. Everyone else is just an extra.
Mhm.
Wait, so the creatures that Furina summons, they look a lot like the Fontaine aberrants that we've encountered before. There's a seahorse, a crab, an octopus, and they are all so cute.
Yep.
Oh, I love them.
I do love them as well.
Oh my gosh, no, the octopus is
cute.
even wearing a hat.
Oh,
What
yeah,
a
he-
distinguished little
it did.
gentleman.
It does.
Correction here, Sarah. They're a bit different from Fontaine aberrants.
Okay.
I would know. To my knowledge, these creatures are Furina's, quote, honored guests. They even help manage her daily affairs.
Yes.
How?
Exactly. So,
But how,
Furina
though?
often invites guests to her tea party, which is known as the Salon Solitaire. And those creatures are actually special guests of the Salon Solitaire.
Aww.
Mm-hmm. And
Mm-hmm.
she even gave each member a name.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
What are their names?
So you've got the maid, Mademoiselle Crabaletta.
Crabaletta. Mademoiselle
The
Crabaletta.
crab, the one that's a crab, I assume.
Absolutely.
Okay,
And-
Because
yes.
Crabaletta?
And then you've got the housekeeper, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran.
What?
There he
Mhm.
is.
Sir
And
Intendant
the
Cheval Moran.
conferencier, Gentilhomme Usher.
Oh.
Gentleman.
And that last one
Concierge
is a
Gentleman
stickler
Usher.
for propriety.
Oh, okay. So when Furina said to make an appointment with Sir Intendant Cheval Moran,
Oh, that's
this
cute.
is who she was referring to?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I didn't know it was so cute.
Exactly. Furina even makes him spew bubbles in her idol animation.
Oh
Mm.
my gosh, that's adorable. Okay, I'm sure everyone is just itching to know more about the skills shown in that clip. So, Amber, why don't you take it away? Tell us everything.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
tell
got
us.
it.
Yay!
So, Furina is a hydro sword user.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
She usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment in combat. When in this state, her elemental skill invites the three members of the Salon Solitaire, Mademoiselle Crabaletta, Sir Intendant Cheval Moran, and Gentilhomme Usher to the stage.
I love it.
It's so cute.
Yeah.
And, these salon members will attack nearby opponents, prioritizing the target of the active character.
Ooh.
Their damage increases the more characters there are in the party over a certain HP amount.
Okay, I was
So-
listening to all that, but at the very top, you said that she
Wait.
usually defaults to an Usia Arca alignment. So she has more than one alignment?
Yes, exactly. Furina's charged attack not only deals physical damage,
Oh,
but
that's the form
also
change.
allows her to switch between Usia and
Using
Numa Arca
charged attack.
alignments.
Whoa.
Wow. Based on what we just saw, it seems like her Arca alignment has an effect on her other skills as well.
Yes, sure does. Furina's elemental skill changes depending
So
on
what
whether
this
she's
other guy
aligned with
do?
Usia or Numa.
That's cool.
It's super cool. After Furina uses her charged attack to switch to a Numa Arca alignment, her elemental skill summons the Singer of Many Waters to provide healing to nearby party members.
Oh, healing.
Nice.
Yes. The summons created by Furina's elemental skill will remain on the field for a period of time even after Furina is switched out. Furina's elemental burst deals damage to surrounding opponents. And when the party member's HP increases or decreases, Furina will accumulate fanfare points.
Fanfare points, what's that?
That's my trumpet.
Amazing.
bubbles on the screen.
Furina increases the damage and the incoming healing bonus of nearby party members based
Oh,
on the amount
interesting.
of
Okay,
fanfare
damage
she
and healing
has.
bonus.
Wow, it seems like this fighting style really suits Furina's character. It's very showy and unpredictable.
Totally. I can already see the fluctuations in my team's HP bar. That healing skill might come in handy.
Yeah, for real. And due to her knowledge of deep water aberrants, Furina's passive talent can decrease the cooldown on abilities gained from the xenochromatic Fontaine
Okay.
aberrants.
That's not
Wow, you can say that
that
again.
huge,
Yeah,
but
and
fine for
that'll
other
make
worlds.
it even easier to
Other
uncover
worlds?
the secrets lurking in the depths.
Always the secrets lurking in the depths.
Oh, and I almost forgot. Whenever one of Furina's summons is on the field, Furina gains the ability to walk on water.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
It's so Coco for Kokomi.
Furina's outfit changes whenever she switches between arc
Oh
elements.
yeah.
Yeah, good eye.
Yeah,
You're
short hair
correct, it
and
does
dark
change.
clothes.
But, such is the charm of a celebrity, I suppose.
Mm.
Yes, so if you want to learn more about Furina, then
Yes, the
be
story
sure
quest.
to accompany her on her story quest, the Animula Kuraji chapter.
Ah, amazing.
Ka-
Okay, so
Karaji?
next up we have another old friend to introduce.
Charlotte.
She's now able to join the traveler's party with her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite. That's right. It's Charlotte! Yay!
Oh, adorable.
So cute.
We've known Charlotte for a while now. The traveler met her during the Summoner Summit event, which took them on an adventure all over Teyvat.
Yes, that's
Mhm.
right. Charlotte's hard-hitting spirit and determination to uncover the truth really leave an impression, don't they?
Yeah.
That's right. During our journey in Fontaine, didn't she treat the traveler to a magnificent meal in order to get a scoop about Wriothesley? Though she didn't end up getting the interview that she wanted in the end, huh?
Oh
But
yeah, that's
I don't
true.
think that will deter her. She'll always be in search of the truth. The world is her treasure chest.
Charlotte has
Only her
been
camera
stamped by
can
us.
determine its contents and the truths they contain.
Ooh.
Speaking of her camera, Monsieur Verite just so happens to
Oh,
be her
Monsieur
greatest
Verite.
assistant and companion. They're friends. Charlotte's talent for photography is truly a marvel. No matter the subject or setting, her photos somehow always capture an unparalleled sense of artistry. The peerless Monsieur Verite turns her photos into eye-catching mementos. In fact, many Fontainians even cut the prints out of the newspaper and keep them as clippings.
Oh, that's
Oh.
so cool. And
When you are so
Monsieur
talented,
Verite is so
people do
cute,
that.
Even has its own little hat and tie.
I know! Charlotte actually commissioned both of those items from Chiori. She even commissioned
Oh,
Monsieur
Chiori.
Verite's accessories in several
heard
different
about
styles to
her
match different
from
interview
Kirara, right?
settings. Isn't that cute?
Wow,
Or was
that
it-
is pretty thoughtful.
Lini,
I suppose that
Lynette?
just shows how
Forgot.
much Charlotte cherishes her own Monsieur Verite.
Yes, it really does. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at Charlotte's character showcase, shall we?
Ooh,
Ooh,
let's
yes.
If you keep your eyes peeled and your mind
Newspaper
engaged,
from the
you'll find
air.
There's always a new story nearby just waiting to be discovered.
Caught you in 4K.
Say cheese!
Oh, you can move with Charlotte, unlike Nahida. He caught in 360.
Wow.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, she's
Okay.
really moving around.
Yes! Honestly, it's just what you'd expect of a reporter for the Steambird. Even her combat skills involve taking photos. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, and
makes
then
sense.
what a lively character. Her combat moves, like I was saying, she's moving around. They're super
Yeah.
dynamic. It seems like
Yes.
she's always on the move.
Always.
Who's on the march? Exactly. Charlotte is an expert at applying the skills and talents that she's developed as a reporter to other areas of her life, and that includes combat. With her trusty companion, Monsieur Verite, she captures enemies from all angles, unleashing attacks while discovering and exposing their weaknesses.
Yes.
Honestly, I would expect
seems
nothing
kinda fun to
less
play
from one
as-
of Fontaine's
play
most
with.
famous reporters. Who knew cameras could do that, though? I didn't know you could use them as a weapon.
Indeed.
The more you know, I guess.
Okay, here's some cool stuff. Charlotte's elemental skill applies snappy silhouette to opponents caught within the viewfinder of her camera. During this effect's duration, marked opponents will intermittently take damage.
Wow.
Holding Charlotte's elemental skill strengthens these effects and applies focused impression to opponents instead. Now her elemental burst
they are
creates
different.
a news flash field that continuously restores HP to party members within its range.
Oh,
Mr.
healing.
Verite,
I see.
he's also going to join in and intermittently attack opponents during the duration
Healing
of
and
the ability.
attacking. Okay.
As an experienced reporter,
I wonder if her
Charlotte
damage
is
is actually
expert at
good.
adapting her methods to match the needs of her target. When paired with Fontaine characters, Charlotte receives a healing bonus. When paired with non-Fontaine characters, she receives a cryo damage bonus. Now, that is not all. There is more. During the 4.2 special event, travelers can complete a quest to receive a special gadget called the Zoom Lens.
Zoom
When
lens.
Charlotte activates the Zoom Lens, it will trigger her passive talent called First Person Shutter.
Oh my gosh, that's
When you
amazing.
hold her elemental skill,
So we
the
are
gadget
playing
will
as
cause you to
Charlotte,
enter photo
trying to
mode instead.
photograph stuff.
That is so cool.
Yep.
That is super rad. And, you know, I have a feeling some super cool pictures are going to come out of that.
Oh yeah.
We are going to provide more
Very
information
cool.
about the Zoom Lens and how to use it during the event overview portion.
So, Furina and Charlotte will both
Oh,
be
Baiju.
featured in version 4.2 Event Wishes.
Ooh.
In the first half of version 4.2, we'll have event wishes showcasing Furina and Baiju. During this time,
Oh, yeah, and
will
Charlotte and
also
Furina is
receive
together.
a
That's
huge
rare.
drop rate boost.
Huge.
Usually they separate the 4 stars with the 5
Huge
stars.
boost.
The new
A
one.
new 5-star sword, Splendor of Tranquil Waters, will be featured in the weapon event banner. And
Huge sword.
And in the second half of version
Sino and
4.2,
Ayato.
we'll have reruns for Sino and Ayato.
Okay, let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. It looks like she's investigating something. Oh, there's even a report attached.
Tell us what it says.
Okay, I will. It says, strange rumblings have been heard in the depths of Fontaine's waters. Dun, dun, dun.
That's a cool whale, a narwhal.
It's here already?
Oh, wow.
Whale,
This is very
whale.
childlike.
It looks like it's in a sea
Whale,
of
whale,
pink
whale.
and blue stars. That's so pretty.
Oh, I remember
It's
this
very
whale. I
cool.
recognize this whale.
Wait, yeah. Isn't this the whale that the traveler saw in Child's vision at the end of the version 4.1 Archon Quest?
Yeah.
It's the same one. After ravaging its way through the primordial sea, this otherworldly creature has at long last broken the seal and descended upon Fontaine.
Ooh,
dear.
it's
Hmm.
real big. It feels like it might even burst right through the screen.
Oh, I hope
True.
not. I
No.
get this feeling that this isn't the type of opponent that we can just brute force our way through, you know?
Exactly. In the first phase, it will use its gigantic size to target the traveler with
How is this
massive
even
AoE
scarier than
attacks
Apap?
from all directions.
And ask the
Dodging is definitely your friend with this one.
Oh boy. Okay. So there also seems to be sort of a progress bar next to the boss's HP bar.
Yeah.
What's that for?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, since we can't outfight it, we'll have to outsmart it instead. The creature just freed itself from captivity and is brimming with anger. So if you can find a way to capitalize on that anger, perhaps you'll also find its weaknesses.
Oh, okay. Wait, is
So we
somebody
made it.
being eaten?
We have to make it angry
Possible
to reveal the
survive
weakness.
Something like that?
I guess here it is.
Ooh.
What the heck?
This is an entirely different space, it looks like. And
Yeah.
there's a new enemy here with a massive sword. Oh, these summoned creatures also look vaguely familiar.
What's
to me.
happening?
I wonder what the deal is with all of this. Perhaps defeating this mysterious enemy within this
This is one
space
of
will
the,
be the key to
craziest
defeating the
boss
whale.
fight that I've ever seen in
Travelers will
Genshin.
need to experiment for themselves.
Ooh,
Besides Scaramouche.
All truths will be revealed in version 4.2.
Well said. Oh man, this boss looks really tough. What happens if we, for some reason, can't defeat it?
Ooh.
Okay,
We died.
this update actually helps with that problem. Starting from 4.2, an option will appear on the Challenge Failed screen to lower the difficulty of the boss if travelers are struggling to defeat them during a main
Oh,
quest.
That's a nice thing
Hopefully,
to
this
add.
provides a smoother gaming experience for travelers to enjoy.
Oh, I love that. Now we don't need to worry about getting stuck while trying to advance the main story.
Yeah.
Totally.
I mean, I do not have that problem,
Hey,
so
that was a lot of information, wasn't
that's
it?
definitely
Can we
not
take
for
a
me, but
short
that's
little
really
break while
useful
we
for
have a
other
look at the second
people.
redemption code, maybe?
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, here's the
let's do
second
it.
code. Alright, here we go.
Hello, travelers. Welcome back to the version 4.2 special program.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Yay! So, we've introduced new characters, new plot lines, and a new boss. But I
Indeed.
hope you're still eager for new content, travelers, because there's still more to come. Let's take a look at what other information we can learn from Furina's itinerary. Okay, aside from investigating crises, it seems like our Hydro Archon also goes on occasional excursions throughout Fontaine. Who knew she did all this work behind the scenes?
I certainly do.
Oh yeah, the tower
Well,
is finally
maybe
accessible.
she's just using it as an excuse to scout out a place for one of her tea parties.
Oh.
Farina and excuses. Typical. Hey, it seems like the places Farina has chosen to visit this time feature some peculiar landscapes.
Oh, yeah. It looks
Ooh,
like
that's cool.
Furina is in Aranea's forest on the east side of Fontaine.
Hmm.
And that's right
New tree, of
behind
course.
the Opera House.
What a cool place!
New trees,
Although-
actually.
It does
Mhm.
kind of look like it could be hiding some secrets.
Definitely wouldn't be a video game if there weren't secrets.
Oh,
Things
yeah.
are definitely not what they seem here. For example, strange things have been happening with the water veins around Loch Ranea.
Oh, that's a
As
strong
you can
wind,
see,
actually.
a strong windstorm has gathered around the vortex rising from the middle of the lake. It's almost like it's preventing certain things from getting closer and forcibly pushing other things away.
Hmm.
And take a look at this, the foggy forest path.
That fog is really thick.
Yeah.
That's why they call it the foggy forest path. And what
You
about
don't
this
say.
area? The weeping willow of the lake.
Ooh, it looks all withered and
And
spooky.
the water doesn't look quite right. Like it's
But it's cool,
cloudy or
though.
something. Do you see that?
Yeah.
Exactly. It seems like Furina also realized something was off. It looks like she headed underwater to investigate. And what did she find? A number of contaminated bacterial mats.
Bacterial?
Speaking
In
of,
Genshin?
there are always new things to discover beneath Fontaine's
Uh-oh.
waters. In this update, we'll
Oh, what's
encounter a new
that? That's
type
a
of
new
Fontaine
ability.
aberrant, the xenochromatic ball octopus.
Ooh.
Ball
Travelers can
octopus.
borrow its abilities to cleanse away the contamination clots and contamination cores from the bacterial mats. Pretty cool.
Wait, what's a ball
In addition,
octopus?
with the help
Which
of a
one is
special
that?
device, travelers will be able to use this creature's abilities on the surface as well. They may be the
Oh,
key to
interesting.
solving certain puzzles or perhaps even powering certain objects. But we'll leave that for you to discover.
Ooh.
To learn more about the
Progress
story
bar.
behind the new Aranea's Forest region, be sure to check out the version 4.2 world quest called The Wild Fairy of Araneas. I'll give you a
Oh,
hint.
Wild Fairy of Araneas.
Melazines are involved.
What? Melazines?
But, oh,
Really?
Melazines.
Oh, then it would certainly be a world quest that you won't want to skip.
To the south of Aranea's Forest, you'll find the Mort region. There, a singular tower stands tall above an island in the middle
Yeah,
of the sea.
we've seen that
Perhaps it's
tower a
also
lot of
guarding
time.
Some unspeakable secrets.
Ooh.
Think about
Actually, it looks like
secrets.
that's the very next stop on Furina's itinerary. So let's go check it out. Okay, I bet a bunch of travelers noticed this tower since they've arrived in Fontaine.
Yeah.
I'm so excited that
I
we
did
finally get to
notice
check it
it the
out.
first day.
Yes, same. Yeah, in version 4.2, the sealed ruin tower is the focus of a quest series called Search in the Algae Sea.
Ooh.
I know. And after unlocking 4 seals along its perimeter, the tower and its long buried secrets will be unveiled to us.
Oh,
Mhm.
amazing! Okay, it would feel great to finally demystify all the secrets churning under the seemingly calm
Oh wait,
waters.
is ball octopus the
I
one that
want answers.
is gentleman?
I also-
Gentleman.
we all want
Yeah.
answers.
One
I
of the
also
Furina
heard
spiders
this
or ball
quest
octopus,
has
right? The one
something
with
to
the
do
top hat?
primordial sea.
Hmm.
It seems like there's a very important and very ancient story behind it all.
That is very right. New stories are always unfolding in Fontaine, whether above water or below. And this is not limited to the 2 new regions in this update. The prophesied earthquake woke up new life forms in other places where
Ooh,
destinies
Hydro
intersect.
Tulpa.
Oh, destinies!
Destinies! In certain underwater cave, a new life form is waking up. It has greater and more diverse powers of transformation while in combat. So don't let your guard down, travelers.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
And some places still seem to tell the stories of events long past,
Seems
no
like
matter how long
we
they've been
can
abandoned.
vape this thing easily.
So, in this update, travelers can also look forward to the climax of the Narcissan Croix's adventure
Yes,
quest
finally.
line that was introduced over the last
Yeah.
2 versions. And there
That's
might
one of the
even
stories
be
that I
an unexpected
invested a lot in.
surprise waiting at the end.
Like, I'm really interested with the end of this story.
I can't wait to see what it is.
Same.
All right, there's a lot to discover in the new areas of the map, but Furina's itinerary doesn't stop there.
This place is also cool.
Oh, wait. It looks like she's arranged to spend some time with her subjects.
Aw.
Furina is
Wow.
pretty personable. Who's to say? She might even make an appearance at the events taking place in Fontaine.
What?
Speaking of, let's move on to the event portion.
Oh yeah, we haven't talked about the
Alright,
event.
The Fontaine Fishing
Ooh,
Association
free
has recently
Framine,
posted
free
a
Framine.
commission
Oh.
to investigate the rumors of water imps near Arrhenius Island.
Ooh, another investigation.
I know.
Oh, and Fremine seems to be involved.
Yeah,
That
free
little clockwork
Framine.
penguin next to
Or
him must be one of
You
his
could say
other
free
companions.
Framine.
But it doesn't
I
look
don't have
like
Framine
theirs.
yet, so this is
Actually, its
a good
name
thing for
is
me.
Thelxie. The name comes from a Fontanian fairy tale that describes a terrifying creature that lives underwater. Adults would use the story to keep children away from the shore. As the story goes, children who play by the water are food for Thelxie to devour.
Ooh,
Jeepers.
yeah, for real. Ugh, well, children must be pretty afraid of that creature.
I know, right? It does seem a little unusual for Fremine to give this little penguin a name like that. There must be some other reason.
Wait, hey, does this event also have something to do with this clockwork penguin?
Absolutely. In this event, we'll be helping
Oh yeah, that's
Fremine
not
make
bad,
some
actually.
improvements to this little clockwork penguin. There will be a
It's
total
bigger.
of 3 main stages to the event. As for the first stage, we'll repair the penguin by fixing its circuits and reconnecting the motherboard. In return, the little guy will help us out on our
That's
journey.
cute.
Oh, I
Pretty
love
cool.
that.
As our journey progresses, we'll collect colorful shells, corals, and other items which can be used to outfit our little friend with weapons and equipment. Which brings us to the second stage of the event, using an echoing conch to search underwater and find
Oh.
the items that we need for the penguin.
And, what happens if we run into certain speed bumps on our adventure? You know, like monsters, puzzles, and all that jazz.
Well, it seems like the perfect opportunity for our little penguin buddy to shine.
Aw.
Exactly. In the third stage of the event, the Clockwork Penguin will help us defeat monsters lurking around a specific domain and obtain any treasures that they may be guarding. Of course, the Clockwork
Cool.
Penguin will provide different buffs in each battle to help travelers emerge victorious.
Whoa.
It's actually
Now,
on
as
the
for story
screen
behind these battles,
on
travelers
the
will just have to
arena
find out
with
for
us.
themselves.
even though it's
Let's
only
see.
standing there
After helping
menacingly.
the penguin, the next item on the itinerary is... Oh, the cute little fungi are back!
Cool.
Hania, a friend we met in Sumeru, has arrived in Fontaine to
Bongo
promote
head.
Little Fungi's Fantastic Fiesta.
Oh, and speaking of fun, guys, I think I recognize some familiar faces.
Bongo head.
Bongo Head! It's
Yeah,
time to
Bongo Head.
shine!
Yay! Travelers may notice some differences in this update's fungi event. Aside from taking place in Fontaine,
What?
the gameplay has also been optimized. Previously, we led the little fungi in battle against Mechanici. This time, we'll have the opportunity to challenge a whole host of powerful monsters.
Awesome. Travelers will be able to command a variety of fungi, adjusting their movement to target different enemies. And don't forget to use marvelous gels to instruct the little fungi
Oh,
to unleash
this is
powerful
more closer to
skills.
the first event,
Travelers will hopefully enjoy playing
Rather
with
than
the
the second
fungi
one.
more than ever.
but with
Here's
the interface
hoping.
of the second
We,
one, I guess.
Actually, I have a little note here to pass along from our developer friends. It's the note, some unfolding. While they hope to make the little fungi and some other events permanent so travelers can play at any time, the team feels that the current design doesn't adequately sustain long-term gameplay. So they're going to continue iterating, optimizing, and improving this event while also working hard to develop interesting content that is relevant to
Okay.
the overall game.
So
Thanks,
this will
devs.
eventually become a permanent feature, right?
All right. Okay, let's take a look at what else Furina's itinerary has in store. Oh, it's the Graph Adversarial Technology Experiment Log.
Oh, this is
I'm
the lens
more
for
than ready to
Charlotte,
fight some
right?
adversaries. Let me at 'em!
I'm I wish I could, but it doesn't actually involve fighting. A researcher obsessed with graph adversarial technology has made great contributions to the study of counter-criminal image recognition. She believes that her research can help her achieve great success. But her scholarly responsibilities make it difficult for her to collect the field samples that she needs.
I'm guessing this is where the traveler comes in.
Okay, you're not wrong.
It's always
But
like that,
Pauline's
though.
request is actually pretty reasonable. To receive rewards, simply submit photographs of 5 different sample types that match the characteristic that's given on each
Non-fish
day.
creature, but
Sounds simple
eels
enough.
are fish.
You can also exchange these samples with your friends. You might be able to find useful references for the samples that you need to collect in the Adventure Archive.
It's
At
been a
the
while
end of
since
the
we get
quest,
something like this.
travelers will receive a
as an
special
event.
gift from Pauline.
Ooh.
That's right. It's the zoom lens we mentioned during Charlotte's character introduction.
Oh, how fun.
To use it, just equip the camera and activate the zoom lens in your inventory. The zoom lens can be attached to all cameras obtained in the game up to this point. When equipped with other characters, the zoom lens won't be able to be used in combat, but if you switch to Charlotte and hold your elemental skill, you'll be able to snap pics with zoom lens even while fighting. You can even use it in domains.
Wow.
Whoa. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. And I bet travelers will be able to capture some amazing moments in co-op mode too.
And even if you miss the chance to participate
We are
in
really
the event,
getting the cut in
there's
4K,
no need to
literally.
worry. Travelers will still be able to obtain the zoom lens after the event ends. Sweet.
In the shop, maybe?
Oh, it seems like Furina has also learned
Oh,
of the
another
existence
misty
of a
dungeon.
domain shrouded in mist. Travelers who master the leyline features and put together the strongest party will be able to easily beat their opponents.
Now,
Easily
less
beat
experienced
your
travelers like
opponents.
myself don't need to worry either. Using trial characters and taking advantage of the buffs brought about by the leyline are also great ways to come out on
Oh,
top.
this time
That's
it's
right.
really cool.
And travelers who are more confident in their combat skills can
As
choose
in the
to jump
environment of
straight
the
to
arena.
the final challenge. Also, the Leyline Overflow event will
Okay.
return at the end of version
Of course.
4.2. Now might be the perfect time to start building your parties. Hopefully, you're all excited for the fabulous events that version 4.2 has in store, but there are still more surprises to share.
Yay!
I
Let's get
know.
into them.
The last code?
Well, before we get into them, let's
What?
take a quick break to have a look at the final redemption code for
Last
today.
code.
See
Here
you
we
in a
go.
bit.
Okay.
Alright, we're back.
Welcome back, travelers. Okay, I just took a look at Lady Furina's itinerary, and it seems we've actually reached the end.
Oh.
I know. So we've submitted our appointment request to Surintendant Cheval Moran. While we're waiting to hear back, let's see what system optimizations we have for the upcoming version. Let's get into it.
Okay. So first up
Quick start
is the
for weekly
quick
boss.
challenge
That's good.
feature for weekly bosses. New players or players who prefer to spend their time exploring may have yet to unlock certain weekly bosses, and it's difficult to raise new characters when you can't access the boss drops needed to ascend a certain character.
Totally.
True.
In version 4.2, travelers who are at adventure rank 40 or above will have the option to quick challenge a weekly boss by navigating to the Trounce Domain section of the Adventure Handbook. All weekly bosses will be available to challenge, except Storm Terror and the Wolf of the North.
Because they are very
yeah,
first,
now
in the very
we don't have to
first
wait to advance the story
region.
before we can level up a new character's talents and skills.
Exactly. Also, we're introducing an update to Genius Invocation TCG.
I haven't
Ooh.
played
In
it
version
since
4.2,
months
3
ago.
new character cards and 5 new action cards will be added. There will also be
Oh.
an Accelerate Duel feature, which will provide a smoother gaming experience. Pretty cool stuff. After the version 4.2 update, deck sharing codes will also be available. Use them to show
Yeah,
off
that's
your
very good.
strongest deck or take inspiration from other travelers.
That's cool.
That's awesome. And, since the
But
number of
the-
card combinations just keeps increasing, the number of decks a player can
The
save has
link,
been increased from
I mean, the
10
code
to
is
20.
really something.
Doubled.
Double!
To share.
Double! And in addition, both the maximum number of starting slots and the number of slots unlocked at each player level upgrade have been increased from 2 to 4.
Doubled again.
Double!
Double
The,
again.
the developers have also made a number of optimizations to the Genius Invocation TCG interface.
Heated Battle Mode and the Forge Realms Temper Endless Swarm will also return in version 4.2.
Ooh, and in addition to the updates made to Genius Invocation TCG, returning travelers will enjoy ample login rewards and exploration guidance courtesy of the Genshin Impact Project team. May those returning to Devat have a happy reunion.
Aw, that's nice.
Yeah. Plus, a new story keep privilege has also been added so that returning travelers can enjoy new story quests and hangout events.
Amazing. Red notification dots have also been optimized. Notifications that have
Finally.
already been cleared will no longer reappear when logging in on a different platform.
Yo.
Quest
Oh, it's
optimizations will
about that.
also be available in version 4.2.
unfortunate.
The first one pertains to unlocking story quests. Travelers will
Oh.
now get to choose whether to accept a story quest after unlocking it.
Whoa, nice. And hopefully, travelers won't be overwhelmed by a sudden influx of quests anymore.
That is something
The
that I
update
need.
has also made notifications about prerequisite quests even clearer, making it easier for players to proceed to certain content.
That's awesome.
Okay, great. Oh, and it seems like that's all we have for the latest version update. I guess that means it's time for the 4.2 special program to come to a close.
Oh no.
I know. Well, there's so much exciting stuff happening, and I know personally, aside from all the intrigue around the story and characters, I'm personally very jazzed for the Fun Guy event.
Yes, how can you not be?
I can't
They
wait
keep on
to
adding
be
so much
that,
cool stuff to this game. For
I
me,
can't wait
I
to
love
be
the idea of the combat
able to do
camera,
that permanently.
But
I mean,
for
I
me
don't know
and
if I will
Mr.
play it
Novelet,
like every
we are
day or
here for
every
the
other weeks,
magazines.
but
Well,
Well,
this has been so much fun with
something
both of you.
permanent would
I'm
be
really
cool,
grateful we could
especially
all be
the-
here today together.
the one that we haven't seen in this version,
honestly, I'm
which
just really
is
glad
the
that
prop
we're
hunt
gonna get
stuff.
to see how all these mysteries unfold.
I forgot the name
And
already.
Maybe, I don't know, maybe it'll have a nice ending in 4.2. We'll
Wind
have to
Trace,
see.
yeah, Wind Trace.
But that's it for the version 4.2 special program. Thank you so much, everybody, and see you all in game.
Bye.
Bye.
Toodaloo.
Lol. Oh, Cheval Maron has something to say to us. What is that? Oh, is that the update date? I think so. And that's it for the special program. Yeah. Furina, really exciting. Archon Quest, really exciting. The limited quest, the penguin, really exciting. The word quest, the Narcissus Cruz, or whatever, however you say the name. Can't wait also. Even though I don't record that quests. Yeah, I guess that's all. I'm very excited. I definitely will wish for Furina, of course. I already have a guaranteed amount of wishes. Hopefully, I mean, guaranteed amount to get like 2 soft PTs, but yeah, hopefully I can get her without losing 50-50, of course, because I'd like to save my wishes. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye.